Phil and the rest of you went and played dominoes at that time. The looting had slowed down or stopped.
Well, the looting didn't even. We didn't see no looting in this area.
Okay.
So it was like more
so really, it was only
in downtown Baghdad.
Okay.
Not the outskirts or western of Baghdad. Over there, there's like more like they're trying to still manage and still have fun, basically, with us there.
Okay.
So it made us. We had a good time with the Iraqi populace. So from there, went back to the school. Sure enough, we got some sleep, and then lieutenant and the squad leaders had a meeting. So therefore, the squad leaders like, hey, another squad called me to go with them, which is Corporal Podrick, second squad, calls me and is like, hey, you're coming with me on this patrol. I'm like, okay, cool. Where are we going? It's like, oh, we got the same mission Corporal Duffer did. Like, go check out what's going on and go make sure we don't find any ammunition and stuff like that. Ammunition and weapons. It's like, all right, so from there we go out and we go to this school. Sure enough, there's a we go to this school and start clearing it. This school is full of ammunition. Full of ammunition.
Okay. So, and this is on the outskirts of Baghdad, you said?
Outskirts of Baghdad.
Okay.
It was full of ammunition, so we secured it and we called the Lima CP. It's like, hey, we got a school full of ammunition. So he's like, okay, we'll get it. We'll stay there tonight and we'll call up higher. It's like, all right. Sure enough, we secured the site, and next morning we had a flatbed truck, or a semi, I want to say, truck, empty. It was a Iraqi one.
Oh, no shit.
So, sure enough, we were the working party to load it into there. So, sure enough, it took like 3 truckloads or probably more, I can't remember. But, yeah, sure enough, we emptied out that school, and
it filled up this one Iraqi truck.
Times like 4.
Oh, okay. So it was a lot of ammunition.
It
was it ammunition, weapons, or?
It was ammunition, 7.62 only.
Oh wow, it was just 7.62
yeah.
For AK-47.
AK-47s.
Okay.
So we obviously when we finished doing that, and we called back up like, hey, do you want us to stay here or push back? It's like, all right. Is it all gone? It's like, yeah, school's empty now. It's like, all right. So, sure enough, they left, or we left. Went back to the school. And Corporal Duffy was going out this time. So he's like, hey, you gonna come to us playing around? Like, yeah, sure. You know, I'll go out with you. So we went back out, and we started going to these other places. And sure enough, we're like outskirts still, but more like wooden part, like inside trees and stuff like that. And this is like a road somewhere, I can't remember where. But sure enough, we were on patrol, dismounted, and we see, we find a Scud.
No way.
Scud missile.
Okay.
So like, okay, this is...
Is it on a launcher, or is it just laying on the ground? Or?
No, it was actually mounted on something.
Oh, okay, so it was actually ready to launch.
It was ready to launch, but not ready to launch. This Scud was like wore down. Like,
oh, it had been there for a while.
It's been there for a while, so yeah, we called it up. Sure enough, they got it. Oh, we called it up to CB, and they send people out there to pick it up. Sure enough, again, we don't know where it went. Like, they take it, we don't know where it goes. So it was good that we found it and took it out of the streets and left.
Oh, so it was actually in these neighborhoods. Just...
Yeah, it was inside the neighborhood somewhere. I can't remember. And
this was close to where the school was that had the ammo, or is this?
No, totally different area.
Okay, okay.
So, yeah, and from there we did a couple more patrols. Nothing significant at that. or out there other than that ammo and the scuds. But after that, we started packing up because we got the word that the Army's coming.
Okay.
The Army's coming to replace us. I'm like, all right. So everybody got happy. At the time, we thought we were coming home. So people were getting mad, or not mad, but happy, like, we're going home. It's like, okay. So after, obviously, we get the word, we start packing all our stuff, like stuff that we've been sleeping with out in the school, which was really nothing much. It was just isomat and our sleeping bags.
Yes, you're still, what you came in the war with, you still had your same, okay.
We're just, we didn't unpack, like we were staying there for long. So.
And you mean by isomat, you mean ground mat for your,
Yeah,
like,
ground
at
mat.
least, okay.
So from there, we get into AAVs, and sure enough, we start loading up all our stuff in the AAVs, and then Army comes in. So once we see the first group of Army guys, we're like, oh right. So they weren't lying to us this time, because we have been waiting there for like at least 2 weeks in Baghdad.
Oh really? Okay.
Waiting for the Army. We're like, they're not coming, so we'll secure it in school. But then again, they got there, and we're all happy that they got there. So we packed up all our stuff, loaded it, and we're like saying okay. And then from there we got on the AEVs and started heading south. After we did a changeover with the Army, excuse me, told them where we found some stuff and stuff. And these are good areas, these are alright, these are not too good, this is where we found the ammo.
Oh, okay.
It's like, alright.
So you kind of gave them a round robin of the whole area.
Yeah, round robin of the whole area, and then obviously we started heading southeast from Baghdad, or just south, I don't know, I can't remember. So heading down, end up in a desert.
Okay. Well, I want to finish up here, but unfortunately our videotape is down to about 4 minutes, so I guess we need to find a stopping point here. Before we end, is there anything you want to say about Baghdad before we continue on with the other tape? Is there anything perhaps come to mind since then you want to end with?
Baghdad, no.
Okay. Okay, well.
Pretty much everything for Baghdad.
Alright, well I guess we'll just end the tape here and we'll start it up with a new tape.